Welcome to Chapter 7. In this chapter, we'll learn how to take screenshots as well as how to save these screenshots in the device library. We'll use React Native ViewShot to take the screenshots and then Expo Media Library to save the images. So let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is install the React Native ViewShot library by running this command and then the Expo Media Library. So let's go ahead and hit enter. After that, I will restart the server. I'll hide the terminal for now. Now, the first thing that we need to do is ask for permissions to the user to use the media library. So I'll import media library from Expo Media Library. Then inside the index, I will use the media library use permissions function. And this function is going to return the permissions response as well as the method to request permissions. So we can use these two to validate if we have permissions or not. Down here, I'll use a use effect from React and I'll run this logic just when the component mounts. That's why I'm passing this empty array. So in here, I can say if, and then I can use the permissions response dot, and we have this granted, which is a Boolean. And I can say if this is not granted, then what I want to do is ask for permissions so I can call the request permissions function. And this should take care of it. So let's go ahead and hit save. Okay, so now that we have permissions to access the library, we can come here and import capture ref, which comes from React Native ViewShot. This capture ref will capture a view as an image, and then we will save it to the media library using the media library package. So down here, let's create the reference for the image that we want to save. I'll use the hook useRef from React, and I'll initialize this to be null. Now we need to attach this reference to the view that we want to capture. So in this case, it's going to be this one, which contains the sticker. So we can say ref and then passing the image ref. Okay, so now once the user is done, they are going to press the save button, right? So we are calling the onSave image async, which is this function, and we can complement it by adding this logic. Okay, so we are doing a try catch. If we encounter an error, we are going to put it in the console, and otherwise we're going to try to capture, and then we're using this capture function. We're awaiting and we're passing the reference of the image that we want to capture, the quality as well, and the height, and you can play around with these values. Finally, once we have this local URL, we can use it to save the screenshot into the libraries. So we're using the save to library async, passing the local URL. And then if everything goes well, we're going to put an alert saying that the image was saved. Okay, so let's try this on the device. I'll use this photo and then I can add an emoji. Then I can double tap to make it bigger and press save. Okay, now it's in my images. So if I go to my photos, I'll find it here. Okay, and this is working fine. So we can go back to the app and maybe try this on a real photo. Okay, I'll use this photo and choose. All right, and now let me change my emoji. Maybe I can put this in here. Cool, and now I can save, and it's been saved. So we can go to the library and it's going to be here. Now, if you notice, this image has like a border, like an empty black part at the bottom. And the reason for that is because we were passing here a image container which had a flex of 1. But if I just remove that and then come back and export again, the image is going to look like this. So it's so much better. That's it for this chapter. We learned how to take screenshots and how to save them into the user's library. I hope you like this lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.